right, welcome back to the Crossover Podcast. I'm your host once again, Jeremy. Joined alongside Quan, Chris, and Alan. This is part two of how to get good in the fighting games. Essentially, what it boils down to. Last week we talked about a lot about like what games to choose, what characters you want to play, how to use training mode. Am I missing? I'm sure I'm forgetting a bunch of shit right now. Let me look at that old outline. Oh, like combos, special moves, anti airs, how to move, all that boring basic bullshit. Uh, I think this one is more towards like when you're actually in the thick of it. It feels like, uh,
You're no longer a beginner. You're slightly above a casual gamer.
yeah, that's what that's what I would say. So this first part here that I wrote is basically understanding matchups at a basic level. And I mean that. I'm gonna use Street Fighter as the example. But Street Fighter has been the same since I don't know Street Fighter 2. Let's just say that. Shoto character has a fireball. You can jump over that fireball. That's the basic matchup knowledge. A Shuriken or a Dragon Punch, you can be blocked and punished. That's the basic knowledge. Stuff like that. If a character jumps at you, you can do an anti-air. That's basic knowledge. If you don't know that by now, I'm sorry. I don't know how you got this far. Uh, but like that type of stuff can like translate to the other 2D fighters for the most part.
It translates to
Like
most fighters.
yeah, most fighters like Mortal Kombat or Guilty Gear or Grand Blues, so like stuff like that. Even King of Fighters too. Uh, Tekken, on the other hand, is an outlier sometimes because generally, a high can be a low, a low can be a high. It could it. I don't know how to really explain it. Only the fact that it's a 3D game and you have to think about 10 more different things than like a 2D fighter. Like there's a character like Ling Sha Yu who can say, you know what, you want to hit me hit a mid? Nah, I can go AOP. She can duck a mid. Why? Who knows? I don't know. Gio, do you know?
No, I hate this game. Every time I play it, and the better that I get, the more I hate it.
Fair enough.
The more I'm discovering, why does he do that? Why does he get to do that? This is stupid.
So I'm trying to really think about like a really basic level Tekken thing. Like, okay, breaking the throw, sure.
Well, I mean, I think depending on the type of person, like if you want to actually start learning Tekken and like actually get good at it, and like you're gonna take the time to actually learn it, what you should do is learn like throw break should be one of the first things you should learn right off the bat. Being able to pick up like what throw is what by visual glance gets you super far and is always going to be useful until the end of time. Like
Mm-hmm.
this is it's like a big skill that I completely neglected for the longest time, and I'm just now starting to kind of get there. And then after that, you start learning your characters like pokes and like punishes, because your pokes and punishes and throw breaking will get you to like probably red ranks without even knowing combos. Like you'll get pretty far playing like a super solid basic Tekken game as long as you can break throws and punish people's dumb shit because they're going to be pressing. And then you can then optimize damage and things like that later on. But I think for like super basic Tekken, learning your 10 frame, 11 frame, 12 frame, 13, 14, 15, and maybe even 16 frame punishes. It sounds like a lot, but depending on your character, you don't have a punish for every single frame. It'll be 10. Some people have 11. If you don't have 11, you'll have a 12. Some people have a 13. And if you don't have a 13, you'll have a 14. And then most people have a 15 or 16 frame punisher. So you're really only learning like four. And like, trust me, once you like sit there and actually take the time to like look at what it is and you start using it, it becomes pretty second nature. And did we lose the Quan? He just froze.
Yeah, I think so.
Did I freeze?
Yeah, your
Yeah,
camera
your
froze. Like
webcam.
you're here, but your camera froze.
Looking.
Uh, All right, is
It's
this
a
gonna be
good
another
frame.
cameraless moment? Is this what this is? Hold up.
That's what it's looking like.
Let's
that's
find
funny.
out. Let's do this.
But yeah, I think at least from my experience and like what I've seen people describe online, like through videos or watching higher level players, I think
Mhm.
most people would tell you, and maybe not most people, I think a good chunk of players would tell you like if you're gonna learn Tekken, that's what you should focus on.
Yeah, that's good. Uh, Ironically, I think
He's gonna
as a
be in and
Quan,
out. Don't worry about it. He'll be back
I think
eventually.
yeah, I think surprisingly, Virtual Fighter might be easier than Tekken in some regard because Virtua Fighter has this thing called the triangle system where punches beat throws, uh, no attack speed throws, guard speed, throws beat guard, and what is it? Is it guard beat kicks? Wait, no, I have to. I was looking for it while you
I'm
were talking. I
assuming
can't
I'm
find
assuming
it.
guard just beats normal hits, right? Unless it's
Yeah,
like a
I believe.
low, I think.
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't play
trying
too
to.
much Virtual Fighter. Don't ask me,
Yeah,
Wow.
bro. That shit's hard.
what Virtua Fighter?
Sounds
Yeah,
like quitter talk to me. That's
it
what that
isn't, bro.
sounds like.
I'd rather just go play other fighting games. Like Tekken already
Mm.
takes up a lot of knowledge to get there. Virtual Fighter
Mhm.
is even more. Like to pick up Virtual
You
Fighter is not hard. To get good at
y-
Virtual Fighter, that's the problem.
Okay,
see
yeah.
that's that Dark Souls logic. You just have to get good.
You do,
Okay.
and
You
that's why
just
I don't
have
play
to
Yeah,
it.
get
yeah, you do.
That's why I don't play it. I never complained about it. I just don't play it.
I think it's easier for me because I've already been playing 3D fighters for a long time, so I kind of know like the basic knowledge of like understanding, like Soul Calibur, or so like the one I don't really play the most is DOA, which is anyone playing DOA right now? Let me know, please.
no.
I think
No
just
one's doing
I
that.
think
No
if
one's doing
No,
anyone,
that.
it's
no,
DOA 5.
It's over. No, it's over. It's over.
it's over. Damn,
It's over. No, no.
that
It
game
moved
had.
over to Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh
They
no,
definitely
that's
didn't.
that's
My
not true.
God.
I
That's
want to
horrible.
say the DOA 5 community is probably bigger than MK1's right now, which is tragic.
Just a little bit. But it's all right. Side note: it's sad that we have so many DOA games, and none of them, as far as I know, I'm pretty sure there has been like a DOA at Evo. I'm sure there has to be a DOA at Evo at some point, right?
I think DOA 4 was at
Google.
Evo. I
About to
could be
find out.
wrong. Yeah, let's find out.
DOA at Evo. Um,
One moment for tech.
One more minute.
2006.
Jesus
Wait, was it?
Christ.
Hold
Wow.
on. Wait. Hold on. Wait. So there's Evo 2018, Dead or Alive 5, last round.
Okay,
Was it a main game though?
I'll find out.
What are the main
It's probably
games?
Yeah, I'll figure it out.
Oh, see, now we getting into the specifics here. Like I thought we just did. Okay, never
No,
mind.
no, it's been at
no.
Evo, but
I'm gonna leave this to the professional.
all right, let me look.
A quick one for information.
Yeah, I have to fucking
And now a word from our sponsor, Better Health.
dude, if only.
Not Better Health. We should do Raid Shadow Legends.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Bro, give it
god.
a little bit. We probably won't get reached out by it.
Hey, is that game still going? I'm gonna look that up while we
The
do it.
game
Oh yeah,
is
for
still
sure.
going. Yes.
Raid Shadow Legends
Okay, so let me see here. Okay, we'll go
Daily.
back to. Okay, so that's Soul Calibur. There's no DOA, no DOA, no DOA. We had Pokken Tournament, uh, Persona 4 Ultimax. Jesus Christ, Soul Calibur 5,
Wait, so Pokken Tournament, Persona 5.
2000, 2010. No, Persona 4.
Oh,
2010, they had Melty Blood Actress again, but no DOA. Dead or Alive 4 was back in 2006. So Dead or Alive 4 was the last DOA on main stage Evo.
In
Okay.
19 years.
Yes.
That's not bad. Not bad at all.
that battle all he says.
No, not bad. Not bad. It'll
Not
be fine.
even not even Evo Japan has had it on the main stage.
But
They're cooking.
I'm not
All right.
surprised about that.
They're in the kitchen right now. They're just cooking.
They're
Okay.
just cooking.
They're just cooking. When it's time. When it's time.
Good lord. Okay, back anyway. Back on topic here. We're sorry, DOA.
I want you
One,
back.
one. I want you to be a good game, but still, please.
I want you back is crazy.
I want you back. I like DOA. Those games are fun.
The second pointer here I wrote is reading your opponent.
You can't be taught that. That's through experience, and you just have to play a bunch.
Yeah, that 100%
I wish
agree.
there was a
There's no
way.
way. There's no way you can train for that.
I wish there was a way to be like, oh, you just have to look out for this. No, it's just pattern recognition, trying to pick out what moves they like to use, and some people pick that up faster than others. There's not a whole lot you can do as an individual.
I think it's easier now because most fighting games now have the replay system. So you could theoretically learn the pattern and recognize it mid match, but that's again depending on who you're playing. Depending on what they'll do is wildly different from any other person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I have another point here just called just adapting to mid match, which also basically
Same thing.
boils down to you just have to play. There's just like no way around that. There are if you're like not if you're playing a match and you're constantly doing the same thing and getting blown up by it, you're definitely not adapting. You need to change something. What to change? That again, that just depends on who you're playing, what character you're playing, what's the environment. I mean, there's too many variables for stuff like this. The cron quiz, you got any what the cron? The quan?
The Kron.
That's wild.
That's gonna be his. That's gonna be
Um,
his name when he goes into when he starts taking in cybernetic parts.
That's
Oh my
crazy.
god.
That's crazy. As far as you can't be taught to kind of like counter actions or like under like the reads.
Mhm.
I think, and again from a slightly above noob level, right? I think you can. As far as being good at it, though, is the other question. Because I've had some people I've played up against that, like beat the the dog out of me, and they have sat down and explained a few things, and right after the explanation, the entire game has shifted.
Mm.
So I think you can be taught the reads, but just Alan's point, as far as like actually being useful knowledge and application, I think that's the part that is
Yeah,
just
because there's a pretty big gap between being told what to do, how to do it, and how to deal with it, and then
mm,
in the moment recognizing it and then immediately doing it and trying to like in a split second decision because those matches are fast.
yeah. But also to that thing you mentioned, for adapting, like folks that are really good, y'all can sit down and see that somebody's adapting to something, and then do counter plays or do setups, and like, oh, I've been doing this for like 3 moves, been toe poking, and now this person is gonna go low, but I want him to go low because I'm gonna jump up and hit him with this while he does that. So like y'all can use those things to also like set people up for trying to counter what you've been doing, which has been, I guess, you leading them to do it. So yeah, there's a lot of counterplay, but that I think that's where all the skill comes in. But the reads though, I think the reads are a little bit more easier to do. To just what to do with them comes up.
I don't know if
Yeah.
it's more so the reads. I think it's recognizing like strings or things like recognizing that stuff. I think is way easier, but actually reading your opponent is that's not something you can teach. You can tell someone like,
No.
oh, this is what I'm looking for in this moment, so this is what I could do. But a lot of those situations, it's like two or three different options, and it's a coin flip if you guess correctly or not. And like a lot of the times for you to like punish those kinds of things, it's you have to be full on read, commit to your one option, and then just hope you're right. It's quite
Yeah.
tragic.
Most times it's just hard reads. Sometimes you make the right read and you win the match. Other times you make the wrong read, you lose $1 million.
Yeah, you just lose.
$1 million is crazy.
That's Capcom Pro Tour right there.
Oh, that's the actual incident. That's crazy.
Man, about this adapting to mid match thing. Last year at Evo, so I told Alan this. I hate losing to Yoshimitsu. I hate the mirror match. The mirror match
Mm.
is trash. I understand what's gonna happen most of the time, but last year I lost to Yoshi and got eliminated because he did like the simplest setup that I never seen a Yoshi do. It's just like a down 4-4, which is like a mid kick into a crouch dash 2, which is like a swiping like sword attack. I swear I've never used that against anyone, but he did that against me countless times. So I was like, oh my, I wasn't mad. I was more impressed that about this frame trap, and then after that I just started using it all the
Damn.
time. Let's see. Next thing on here. Oh, here's something. All right, building habits, progression, tools, and resources. And the first point, which is everyone's guilty of this in any game, I will assume, avoiding autopilot. Oh boy,
It's random.
back in my early days, autopilot was on all the time. It
Sometimes I'll
never
catch
turned
myself.
off.
I'm still catching myself sometimes doing that shit. I'll get like upset or annoyed or like I'm not even paying attention, and I'm like mid match. I was like, "What the fuck's going on? How am I up? How am I down? Like I don't know what's going on."
It's the autopilot. Need to disengage
So,
that shit real quick. Go ahead.
just real quick, like, can you explain what you mean by autopilot?
So in like as an example, we can use Tekken because we're what we're most comfortable with. In Tekken, it's basically you have certain strings or setups that you'll do automatically, and depending on your opponent, you either keep doing them or you don't. And they're usually like not necessarily even frame traps, but they're like random little things that you'll do that could get you a combo or just do constant damage. And you can get pretty far if you get a good autopilot setup going, and you could get like almost to blue ranks if people just don't know how to deal with it and can't adjust fast enough because it's a first to two setup and ranked. And so basically what it means is like you're doing one, it literally is it's a flow chart. You do this flow chart and you don't change it until they stop it. But the problem is a lot of people, even in blue ranks where I'm at, like blue, high blue, low gold, purple, they still do it and they don't change it. So it's like autopilot. They're not thinking, they're just playing, doing what they know, quote unquote, but there's no thought process behind it. Like they're not adjusting to what I'm doing. They're not adjusting to things that are working or aren't working. So there's a difference between like being good and having like good setups, but then adjusting on the spot because your opponent knows how to deal with it. And then just like autopiloting it and only using your flow chart and not changing anything. And then like more often than not, these people are getting upset that their flow chart's not working. And then it's like, what is this bullshit?
And then they want to done you, and then they leave or they rage quit.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Like I'm sure you guys have experienced this in some part, like when you play at Marvel Rivals. Like there's probably a time when that type thing just happens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure.
Uh, Focusing on improvement over winning. Um,
I've brought this on multiple times when we talk about fighting games that too many people are stuck on trying to win and only focus on their win rate instead of actually like seeing what's working and what isn't and trying to improve. And I think that's like again, we've talked about it like it's a huge ego check, and I think too many people just can't can't deal with it.
yeah, fighting games is a very big ego check in my opinion. Um, I definitely I don't know when I was started playing earlier, like Tekken 6, Tekken Tag 2 days. I definitely felt like I should be focusing on winning a lot more than improving. But that was because I was newer. I ain't really know better. I'm just, and also I was also on autopilot for most of that time.
Mm.
I think it wasn't until Tekken 7 was when I started to like change my perspective on the whole situation. Playing guys like Ice, like Spiro, the Realist. anybody from Dallas, honestly, that I played, the focusing on improvement outweighed a lot more than like the winning aspect. And then Golden Term is basically a capstone of how much have I improved since the last time I've gone to a tournament.
It's actually crazy how much your mindset shifts and how you take things when you're focused on improving over just winning. Like even in tournaments, like going to local or something, a lot of the times, even getting O2'd and you're out of a tournament, a lot of the times you might even leave pretty happy because you're like, oh, but I managed to punish this, or my matchup against this character was way better. And so I think it's just way healthier if you approach fighting games with the mindset of I'm just going to try to improve as much as I can, because trust me, as you focus on just improving, the winning will come after. You don't even have to think about it.
Yeah, like I told my wife, like I play to learn, not to win, because once you learn, you start to win. Winning is just like a cherry on the top.
Pretty much.
Mm. Here's something that I always thought about doing, and then Spiro just basically like pushed that more on me, was to use a journal when I practice. Like write down, like especially for my character. My character in Tekken Yoshi has so many fucking options. It's ridiculous that I could do. And Spiro told me to write them down because there's so many things I could be doing and so many things I'm not doing that I just forget about. And if, in terms of like writing it down, I could go back and look at it and say, "Oh, I could have done this. I could have done this. I could have done this." It's basically not only you can write it down, but it's like a mental thing that you can just check back on. Like even in tournament, if you're like waiting or you already played the match and you lost or you're in loser bracket, you could go back to your journal and just look at it and look at what character you're gonna play, what character you haven't played, stuff like that. It's just a good thing to write things down to keep in a mental in your mental. Uh, have you done that, Chido?
No,
Have
not
he
at all.
have you he hasn't mentioned Jordan to you?
He hasn't mentioned it to me because I think we're focusing on other random shit. And like, let's be honest, dude. Like, yeah, sure, Reina has like a lot of moves out of stances and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
but I think most, other than like random little things that I'll randomly throw out, most of her moveset isn't like super great to just throw out. So I haven't
Except
messed with it. Like, there's a couple things, obviously, but like I think the things that are good or pretty good, or like, that leaves me neutral, I'll tend to use, and then the stuff that either is just bad or it's like I don't get anything off of it, I just don't use. So I have not done that. Probably should though.
mm. You guys have any thoughts on the journal
No,
writing?
I mean, I think that's great. Being able to sit down and like reflect on what you just did is definitely helpful, because I know for a fact, like when I go throughout my day, if I don't write down the thought that I just had, I will 100% forget it, and I will never come back to it.
Yeah, unless it pops up again.
Yeah,
I don't know about journaling, but as far as replays, I would definitely record and rewatch gameplay for stuff. I mean, for like Marvel Rivals, they do it for you, so you can kind of just go back and like watch
Mhm.
yourself. Um, but yeah, I'll do the watching, because me writing it, it doesn't give me enough context and like what else was going on when I made a decision. Um, but yeah, I don't know. I like the recording feature for games to do that, or even just doing it on your own desktop.
Yeah, I can see how that's difficult for a game like Marvel Rivals having a journal. Like how I'm trying to figure out like what will you write in this journal that could be helpful in the long term.
yeah,
The only thing that you'd be able to write down is if you actually took it seriously, like you would any team-based shooter like that, or like MOBA-esque, is map the way you rotate around maps and the way you play map positioning on high ground and things of that nature actually matters. So you could actually journal like strategies for each specific map, and depending on the character, because certain characters play better with the team, some characters play better obviously with flanking, uh, some characters play better from high ground, whether they're flying or not. Um, so there's a lot you can actually write down in these types of games, and like any other FPS too, like Counter Strike or Valorant, it's the same thing.
yeah.
League 2, I'm assuming.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
League is.
No, you just don't play League. You just don't play it. That is the answer. You do not play it. There you go.
Oh my god.
The problem has been solved for everyone involved.
I appreciate it. Thank you. Uh, and above all, the internet is your friend. There's so many guys out there on YouTube. There's so many people who stream on Twitch who are pro players. There's so many TikToks out there that just have random bullshit of like tutorials. This just easy to find. Now back
Yep.
then, they had forums. Who uses forums still? I don't know.
There's actually a good amount of people that still do.
Well, I think they still use let's see, virtualfire.com. Actually, I was just on that site to look for that triangle system thing. Damn, I still use forums. That's crazy.
Yeah, people still use forums. Yeah. I use forums for other gaming things that aren't exactly quotation marks legal.
Gotcha. Even I would say event hubs, but sometimes they don't update their stuff as fast as
You would probably
possible. Yeah. There used to be a site called Tekken Zaibatsu, which is no longer a thing.
It's a
now
Discord now. Yeah.
Now a Discord channel. I think Shoryuken is now also gone. I think that's been gone for a long time. Actually,
I think Shoryuken is still a thing, is it not? I haven't been on there in fucking forever, obviously, but you might be right. It might not be a thing anymore.
if you're into MK, Test Your Might is where you can find all your MK and Injustice needs, for sure.
It's alright. That should go down, but here we are.
Injustice.
Oh, I wonder if this site's up. Hold on, let me look at this one.
So I found the Shoryuken website because there's like a Twitter for it.
Mhm.
They haven't posted in 4 years, and the website's not loading. So there you go. Take that
Ooh.
as you will.
Gotcha.
But they have
And
like a
there's one
Street Fighter
called-
wiki. So
Yeah. And there's one called eight-way run, which is basically the Soul Calibur forums. This year has not been updated for a very long time. Probably won't be updated in also a very long time.
yeah.
Please, Namco, give me Soul Calibur 7, please. For the love of God.
And then you have
Also-
things like Dust Loop for Guilty Gear,
Oh, yeah,
Blaze,
Dust Loop.
any ArcSys game.
Yeah. I think those sites are still running, actually,
Dust Loop is still up.
for sure. Yeah. Looking at top players who play your main is also a great way to learn see how they play, and just a good way to learn. Because I watch iMusician all the time. I watch Kane and Trench all the time. I watch other Yoshis like randomly on YouTube, but the main two I watch is iMusician and like a Kane when they're in tournament, and that's it. Because those are the two top Yoshis in the world. Why would I watch anyone? I mean, I would watch other Yoshis, sure. If they're in tournament, I'll watch them. Like what? Yagami is the only arena that I know.
I watch Yagami, Yaj99, and Tech Revenger on YouTube. And then the only two that really, I don't think I've seen Tech Revenger compete. He may, I don't know. But Yaj and Yagami are constantly at tournament. Like Yaj was at EVO Japan. He did okay.
Gotcha.
But I
Sin,
mostly
I'll
watched. Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just saying I watch
so.
them mostly, and then whatever tournament footage I find, I watch all of it. Because even if it's not my characters, I watch tournament footage all the time.
Also, Sin, I watch Sin from time to time too. He posts a lot on the Discord
Oh, okay.
about random tech stuff. Yeah. Speaking of Discord, there's bound to be a Discord for your main character, if not all the characters.
The Tekken Zaibatsu literally has a section for each character Discord for every character in the game, for both Tekken 7 and 8. So you'll find one.
I'm sure there's some out there for Street Fighter, MK,
There's one for Street Fighter.
King of
because
Fighters.
I am in the My Shiranui Discord for Street Fighter.
Which Discord is that?
What?
Which Discord is that?
The my Discord for Street Fighter.
Oh, my Discord. Oh, okay. Gotcha. I gotta find a Blanco one.
It's in the
I might-
fucking
I'll-
Street Fighter one, yeah.
I might play more Street Fighter after Evo.
Oh, I'm playing more Street Fighter after Evo for sure. I'm
We'll see
waiting for
about
my
that.
Maya. I got to silver in one win streak and then I stopped playing.
Gotcha. I don't know what I think I got to silver last, and
You
that was it.
were in diamond with Blanca.
I was that. Is that
You
higher than silver?
you played quite a bit when like it first came out. You played way more than I did.
Guess I'm a god. All right.
Oh my goodness.
I'm pretty sure you're diamond. Like last time I looked.
I'm pretty sure that. Yeah, reset real quick. And the last bit here is coaching. Top players are, I would say, players who have been playing the game longer than like 10 or so years have started doing coaching. Like I get coaching from Spiro every every Wednesday for the past 7 months now. I think maybe 6 7 months. It's been great. Definitely seen improvement. I encourage anyone, if you're really into this and you really want to get good, I would look into coaching because there's someone out there who will do it for you for a small fee.
Small fee. I see.
Small fee. Like I'm sure there's coaching for Marvel Rivals out there.
Yeah,
Ask
there
them.
They
is.
don't need that, so I understand. You know,
You
I gather that.
you need that? Do you need
The
coaching?
No,
people
no,
need that.
we don't need that. What I need
Oh,
is non-garbage teammates.
oh, so they need coaching.
They
They do.
need.
Now, I will say this, and this is non-fighting game related, but for the concept of rivals, it is one of those type of games where you can literally be the best you can, and you will still lose because your team is trash.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's 2 team reliant, unfortunately.
So it's rough. Yeah. As far as that journaling, by the way, what I can journal is how many times I am killed by a Hella or by a damn support character because for some reason they just believe they are them. So
I mean, they're
like
killing
I
you,
got
so they
ran
are
down by a
them.
mantis. No. I got walked down by a mantis. Okay, a mantis walked me down.
And
So
did they
I
succeed?
don't. Oh yeah, literally by walking me like the walk you down type of
Yeah, yeah,
situation, like
yeah,
literally just lighted like not light attack, basic attack me to death. Just
yeah.
walked me down, and it was not even sprinting at me, just moving forward. And no one took this person out. And I'm another healer, by the way. And I'm
Oh, I
like,
see.
so their support can dive me, and y'all are just watching. Like
Yeah.
y'all are just watching.
So in this
I'm like, all right.
in this scenario, they are Himothy. That's all you got to take.
Oh my god. Oh,
God.
Jesus.
I'm gonna uninstall this game. I'll tell you.
I did that a long time ago.
Uh,
I play very casually, and even then, it's tragic.
it's a tragedy.
King games are just tragic, dude. I don't.
I mean, I'm having a great time, but then again, my tolerance for bullshit's probably a little bit higher than some.
Yeah.
All right. Playing online, offline.
Play offline every day. Off.
I mean, honestly,
I mean, honestly,
if
if you
you got
could,
people, do it. You'll get
yeah,
more out of that than ranked ever will.
yeah,
Pretty much.
100% agree.
I think
Like
ranked
ranked,
is good, but like depending on the game, like God, dude, I want to
Yeah.
end it all in Minecraft when I play ranked in Tekken. And it's not even because I'm losing. I could be winning, ranking up, and I'm still in the pit of despair. It doesn't feel good to play online and ranked, especially where I'm at. So if you have the option and you have like a local scene, go to it as much as possible. You'll improve way more than you could ever improve just grinding hours away in ranked.
yeah. If you don't have that option, don't fret.
Get friends.
There's there's something for you still.
It's called Discords and go talk to people.
And
Play those people.
Those discourse can turn into casual lobbies online. You'll have a great time.
Yeah.
There's always pros and cons to these things,
Yeah.
especially playing ranked online, offline. Buyer beware if you play online always. You don't know what you're going to get. You don't know who you're going to play. Especially in Tekken, these dudes are assholes. Let me tell you. I'm be real with you. I'll play a game, and I think it's a good game, and they key charged and taunt and one and done. That's not good for your health. It's just not, dude. I tell Spiro this shit like I forgot what he said that makes him mad, but I tell him what makes me mad is when they key charge and taunt and get out of there. That's what pisses me off.
Oh, I don't even care about the taunting or key charge. What tilts me to no end is win or lose. It doesn't matter if they win or lose. They won and done me. Don't fucking walk away from me, you pussy. Finish this out.
My God.
I can't stand that shit, dude. And bro, it happens so much in Street Fighter. It's crazy.
Or when you win the first game, right? No, when you lose the first game, and then you adapt the second game, and then they still leave. Like
Yeah,
you won the first game.
Yeah.
But just finish the set.
Nah, because then that gives them the satisfaction that you beat them, and that can't be the
I beat
case.
them
'Cause if
anyways.
you win the third, yeah, but if you win the third set, then you actually beat them, because that's like the gentleman's respect of 2 out of 3. But if you win one, lose one, you leave, and it's like,
Yeah, I
it's
get
all
it.
good.
You're a fucking coward. Can't commit. I get you.
Oh Lord, oh Lord.
I'll call it to their face. You fucking coward.
That's crazy.
Oh, I hope I go into bracket with some of these people that I randomly queued up with online and they won and done me.
That
Win
man
or
is
lose, I'm gonna say
channeling
you're a
his-
fucking coward. Fight me, bro.
Y'all are channeling your inner Kylo Ren.
Look, man, it's bad. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
Oh my
I
God.
run into Joe Schmo online. I see every time. Straight to his face, you
crazy.
fucking coward.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
I'm
I
sorry
will
you
be
don't-
sure to implement these tactics. I mean, I'll be sure to watch for these tactics.
Yeah, I'm sure.
We talked about this like a few podcasts ago. This handling loss of frustration. Don't be like me and run off when you lose a tournament and you have your wife trying to chase you down in the middle of the fucking Las Vegas.
Oh my God.
Don't do that. There are better ways to channel that. Don't ask me how. Daquan, how you channel your loss?
How do I channel my losses?
And frustration.
What I end up doing is, again, I go and just look at the recording. I go to find out why am I upset.
It's like, why am I
That's
fucking
normally
mad?
what I do.
My supports are trash, and then he moves on.
I thought you were
Well,
gonna
no,
say,
like-
yeah, I'm gonna go grab the bottle for some reason.
The bottle?
The
No,
bottle of brandy or alcohol or rum. Or
No, so like full transparency. Yes, I do have that, but that's for later on. So that's more of a good job. I have calmed down. I've understood what the problem was. But typically, what I do is I go to see where it is, because there are those times where I will say like, oh, I mean, I've done it for fighting games and for like rivals, because like example for the fighting game, I was playing fighters with a buddy probably like a year ago or so. And there was an exchange that we did where I called in and a support, or I called in one of my guys, but my person came in with like an offensive action. His character came in with like a defensive action, but somehow his defensive action like got wedged between what I was trying to do, so he got a full block, and like nothing I did went through. And I'm just like really upset because everything happened so fast. I'm just looking like, what is this bullshit? Like the game is all jacked up. Like I should have got this, I should have got that. And I was just, pissed off. Went back to watch it again. I'm looking like, oh, he literally just got lucky at this moment. I'm like, okay, can't really be upset about this. But I did cuss him out like 4 times for that part though. Because like it's using some. I mean, he did have Broly on his team, so regardless, I was still upset.
Here comes the Broly slander again.
This isn't the Broly. We're not going too
Right
far,
on
but he did have
time.
2 Brolys. There were 2 Brolys, and who was he using? It was somebody small.
Somebody
Can't remember who the other person was. It was a small person, but it was 2 Brolys and a small person. I think it was the little Goku with the stupid stick. But yeah, it was just
GT
it
Goku.
was. But yeah, no, just observe, watch what happened, and then you can be upset afterwards. If you see what happens with clarity and then you're still upset, then you have the right to be upset. So that's how I take it.
Fair enough, I guess.
Fair enough. What about you, Chris? How do you? Let's revisit how you handle loss and frustration.
I gotta walk away, man. I need to be somewhere else. I can't be wherever I was. I can't be there anymore. I gotta be somewhere else because oh my god, it gets so frustrating. And like back to like what Naquan said, where you're putting your all into it, but it doesn't fucking matter because you got 5 lead weights around your ankles the entire time. Your other teammates that just refuse to look at their monitors,
Yeah.
and it's just so defeating because it's like I know I'm doing well. I may not be doing fantastic or I may not be doing enough, but I know I'm doing my part.
I'm doing my part.
hmm But yeah, I gotta walk away. Like, luckily I was never the one to like smash a keyboard or like on consoles. Like I wasn't throwing controllers anywhere.
That shit was
Yeah,
Now
too
that's
I
crazy.
expensive.
will.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
money.
like
Yeah, that's money
yeah,
right
that's
there. Like,
money. Yeah,
you gotta have money to not care about
yeah.
that. I'm be honest. Like
Yeah.
you,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
crazy. Now
like
I
you
will.
open a
I will.
drawer and there's just 8 controllers in there.
Yeah.
Just-
Just throw one out the window and open the backup drawer. No, I will smack a desk because god damn it, sometimes it gets that frustrating. Or like I used to, but yeah, I gotta walk away because I can't keep looking at whatever I'm doing anymore.
Chris's teammates was like, he's over there. He's over there.
Yeah, yeah,
He's over there.
genuinely, like they,
He's
I
one
don't
shot.
even
He's one shot.
just
One
insane.
of my favorite clips that just reminded me. It's a
Mm,
TikTok of these guys playing Apex Legends, and his friend
mm.
goes down. He goes, "Hey, bro, he's one shot. He's one shot." Fucking goes, unloads a whole clip on him without missing, and then he kills him. He goes, "Bro, what the fuck was that? I just full clipped him. What do you mean one shot?" He goes, "It was like one shot with a Kraber."
oh my goodness.
Jesus
With the
Christ.
Kraber is crazy. Oh.
Oh man, Apex was something that was also very infuriating when you're fighting a 1v1 and then you get third partied and then fourth partied and then fifth partied and it's just like Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but still the same.
Yeah.
Nobody wants a fair fight in those type of games.
No, no.
It's
No.
literally just, oh,
Not at
look,
all.
they're half health. Let's take that. But
Yeah.
it's the nature of winning versus just actually having fun in the game.
What about you, Alan? I think. Yeah. What about you? About loss of frustration?
I mean, to be honest, I think I take it pretty well, but that's only because my ADHD brain on not medication is crazy.
Mhm.
Like I'm like super pissed off in the moment, like in the middle of the match. I'll be like,
Mhm.
not like full screaming, but I'll be like, what the fuck is this? This is such bullshit or whatever. But meanwhile, I'm also listening to fucking anime music and VTuber music. So like as I'm screaming, I'm like fucking sitting here like this. And then by the time it's the next match, I'm too busy dancing to the music to remember why I was mad, and I keep going. So like I'm a special case. I'm a little bit too. My brain's too stupid to stay mad.
I'm mad. Now I'm hype.
Yeah,
I'm mad. I'm
yeah,
hype again.
that's basically.
I'm mad. I'm hype.
Yeah, my if you could monitor my mood during my rank sessions, you'd probably wonder if I'm having a stroke or something.
My
So
nature
yeah,
instincts are about that.
so I'm a special case for sure.
Interesting.
And then we say it again. Your local FGC scene. If you have one, find it. I'm sure there's one somewhere where
You
you
can
live.
find
close
it
by.
on Reddit or Discord. Like there's something for any major city. Any smaller cities, you're gonna have to look. You might have to go to like a major city near you, depending on where you live.
Yep.
Not in Georgia though. Don't do that.
Not in Georgia. Oh,
Yeah.
that's wild.
Not in
Not
Georgia because you'd have to go to Atlanta, and you know what they say about
Yeah.
Atlanta.
Yeah, we're not going there.
Will the players play? That's what they
Sure.
say about Atlanta. dog.
There are so many things they say about Atlanta.
There's a lot to say
That
about
is
Atlanta,
not-
actually.
That is not where I was going with that. Oh dear God.
It's been a long time since I've been to Atlanta.
I've never
Good
But
man.
been.
I have
Good good
family
man.
that I have family that lives there. I want to go visit them again at some point.
Oh,
Sure.
oh, okay.
So
Just drink my tea while you say that.
I look, man. I know. I understand. I understand. All right. We're wrapping up here with some final tips and encouragement. Be patient and be consistent. That's for me. That's like the number one thing that you can do in these
Oh, and
situations.
something that I feel like a lot of people maybe don't think about, maybe they don't realize. It's cool, bro. If you're fucking pissed off at the game and you're not having fun, take a break.
Yeah,
Take 3 days
100%.
off, take a week off. Like, trust me, you may lose a little bit of your skills, but you get them back super quick. Like, how your mental health is way better than like your skill in the game. Like,
Yes.
just take care of that, and trust me, everything else is good. Like, so if you're just not having fun and you still love the game and you want to keep playing, just take a break, go play something else, play another fighting game, play a single player game, play another like FPS something. Just get your mind off of it and then come back. You'll
Read a
do
book,
way better. Read a book, yep. Watch anime.
something. You know.
Learn an instrument.
Exactly.
An
Learn an
instrument is
instrument.
crazy. Nah, we ain't gotta do all that.
Learn the trombone. I'm not gonna, that's fine. I got resources for you if you need it.
Right.
Uh,
But yes, be patient and be consistent. Cherish the small improvements, especially the small improvements.
You're
So those small
gonna
improvements
like,
would turn into huge leaps.
because I was gonna say, yeah, like I think some people also don't realize that, like, especially in fighting games, like you're gonna feel like you're improving a lot in the first couple months, and then you're gonna hit a wall and you're gonna feel like you're only improving little by little. No, you're still improving the same amount. It's just, because it's harder, there's more to understand. It doesn't feel like it. So you gotta appreciate any improvement whatsoever.
And try not to
Would you?
compare yourself. Oh, sorry, go ahead, Chris. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. I was just gonna say, would you guys suggest like doing all this for like more than one game at a time? So like, let's say you get stressed out on like Mortal Kombat or whatever, and you switch over to Tekken. Is that advisable, or you think you should be like at a certain level before you start switching between games?
I think you should do whatever you think is fun and whatever gonna help you to keep playing. Like for me, after playing Tekken, sometimes like after 2 or 3 days of like playing ranked or even playing friends and stuff, I'll get like annoyed and I want to go play something else. I'll boot up Street Fighter for like 3 or 4 hours, or like Uni or Melty Blood, and I've found, at least myself, that the better I get at like Tekken, I get better at those other games because those skills tend to transfer over just like fighting games. And as I improve in Street Fighter and those other games, I also improve in Tekken, like the way that I see the game and the way like my executions get is just way cleaner. So
Mhm.
I think if you just need to change the pace and you want to change the game you're playing, I think it's fine.
Yep.
Alright.
Like when I get frustrated with Tekken, I just play. I don't play another fighting game, but I just play like a single
Something
player
else.
game.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, unfortunately, I'm addicted, and so when I don't want to play Tekken or I want to play a fighting game, it's either Tekken or I'll boot up Street Fighter, or then I'll go to like Grand Blue, or like I'll just go to another fighting game. That's my problem right now.
yeah, that sounds like a problem. I ain't gonna lie. You should have Skyrim to the side.
I
It's a very
don't
chill
want to hear
time.
that from the Marvel
You can
Rivals
just
solo cure.
you
Okay,
can roam around, you can farm. You know what I'm
you
saying? You
can
can build a
farm.
house. Look at
I'd
that. You
rather
can
just play
steal too.
Stardew Valley.
It's a objectively worse game, but I understand.
That's wrong.
Oh my god! Just
That's what I'm
Stardew
gonna
Valley is
refer to you
easily is
whenever I'm gonna talk to Daquan or refer to him at him derogatorily. I'm like, I'm not gonna listen to the Marvel Rivals solo cure.
That's rough. That's rough. Sometimes we don't have a choice.
Sometimes we don't have a
you have a choice.
No, we don't.
You have a choice.
You
We
have
do
a
not have
choice
a
when your
choice.
friends
You have a
aren't there.
choice.
You cannot play the game.
There is not.
Yeah,
a
that's
choice,
true.
I promise you. No, that's not a choice.
You have a choice.
That's what's that's an ultimatum. Like
That's
no,
an
no.
ultimatum. Oh my
Come on
god.
now. That is not a damn choice. Come on now. It'll be fine.
God. And last bit of our series, don't try to compare yourself to top players
Or anyone else, even friends.
or anyone else. Compare yourself to your own self. To
Everyone
yourself.
everyone
Yeah.
improves differently. Everyone is good at different things. It's just what it is. Yeah, you just have to not compare yourself. Some people have been playing this shit for years, and you could just be playing it for 3 months. Like, it's just what it is.
It is what it is. Your improvement will show in due time. That's all I got.
And
Evo is what is it, next week?
it's the week after.
Oh
2
my
weeks.
god.
We're 2 weeks away.
So fast. I'm so excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'm happy. When are you gonna go? Did he freeze?
Look, no, I
Nice.
did not freeze. I did not
Oh,
freeze. We
okay.
still on standby. We still on
Okay.
standby.
I
Any
don't know.
any
I
final
don't know
remarks?
how. Sorry, I don't know how you're gonna get in, but if you're just at Vegas, just let me know.
Yeah, yeah.
What do you
Okay.
mean, bro?
Yeah.
Passes are not selling out.
He'll be fine.
Are
Yeah,
you?
he'll be
Hold on.
fine.
I'm looking at this right now. Hold on.
You can
You are
still,
putting too
bro.
much weight to this.
You can
Hold on.
buy passes to get in day of.
The
You
day
just
of,
can't
yeah.
And
get. You just can't
Yeah,
get
just
the
show up.
finals.
where is that
I mean,
information at?
he won't be able to play, obviously, but
Yeah,
he
he can
he
show
Oh, I'm
can
not
up.
there
walk
to play.
around.
Nah,
Yeah, he can walk around.
Evo is still a convention in every sense of the word.
I'll be aghast if he can't get in.
Bro, I'm gonna sit there and fucking. I'm gonna say fuck Jeremy if he can't get in.
Oh my
He brought
God.
this into existence by constantly bringing it up.
You know, they're not wrong.
I see. I'll take this.
All
It's
right.
fine. But yes, any last words before we wrap this up?
No.
Not from me this time.
Well, cool guys. Peace out. Not sure what we're gonna talk about next time.
Well,
Actually,
What? You got
yeah,
something?
not sure we're gonna. No. What we're gonna talk about next Sunday? Who knows?
Probably just Evo
We'll see.
stuff.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
gonna say like maybe prepping for Evo. You
Yeah,
guys can
just
go over the stuff.
yeah, just Evo stuff and what we're gonna be doing. I guess.
Yeah.
Cool. Sounds good. All right. Peace out.
Goodbye.
Race.